Welcome to another Gauging Gadgets Garmin Forerunner 255 tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to show you the navigation features on your Garmin Forerunner 255. So if you're trying to save GPS coordinates, create courses on your Forerunner 255, or just use navigation to go back to start when you're hiking or running, in this video I'll show you how to get those features set up and then use them. All right, so the first navigation feature I want to go over on the Forerunner 55 is going to be Save Location. And to use it, all we have to do is open the control menu by holding the light button down just for a second, and then you want to navigate to the red marker right here. If you don't have that, simply hold the up button and you can find it within the controls and add it to your control menu here. Once you have it, go ahead and select it, and then we'll start using GPS to find your location. Keep in mind this does work better if you're outside, but basically you can use Save Location at any time to get your current coordinates and your elevation. Once it finds your location and it shows the coordinates, you can save it by hitting the start button. And then if you want to, you can hit the down button and go ahead and edit the name or icons, position. You can change the elevation or even delete it. I like to use Save Location at a trailhead or maybe my campsite, so I can always get back to that location if I need to. All right, so now that we've saved the location on our Garmin Forerunner 255, we can get into the navigation features through the start or stop button. Now, unlike some of the other Garmin watches, there is actually no navigation activity. So in order to get into them, we first need to hit the start or stop button. Just find any activity, go ahead and select it. If it comes out with this workout suggestion, hit the back button. And then once you see the actual activity come up, simply hit the up button to open the menu. Then in the menu, you just want to go down to navigation. So select navigation using the start or stop button. So in here, we have a couple different options for different ways we can use navigation. First, we have courses, then activities, save location, and then coordinates. So the first one we'll start out with save location. This is where you can view all the save locations on your watch that you've made. And if you want to, you can select into them. You can set to have it navigate you to that. So it'll kind of point you in the right direction to where that save location's at. You can go ahead and view details of that save location, such as the coordinates, elevation, and how far away it is from you. You can also change the name, change the icon so it's easier to recognize, and then you can edit the position and elevation and then delete it. So if you wanted to navigate to any save location, you would just select that save location and select go to, and then it would start navigating you there. Let me just show you what that looks like. So as you can see, it's going to look just like a normal activity, but when I go through the different screens here, I'll get to a map. So as you can see, there's a very simple primitive map. It kind of just points you in the right direction. That's my starting point, and that's where I need to go. If I use the up button, hold it down, I can pan and zoom right here. So I could zoom out if I need to, I can zoom in, and as you can see, it shows other save locations on this actual navigation screen, which is pretty cool. So you can move up and down as well, and go left and right. Also, instead of a map, they have another way of navigating, which is going to show you your distance remaining if you're off course, and it kind of just tells you which direction to go into. And it will just point you in the right direction using this arrow. So if I turn it upside down, you can see how that works. Basically, the front of the watch is where you're heading. And this will be just like any activity on your watch where you can pause it, play it, and then save it if you want to. All right, so that was save locations in the activities on the Garmin Forerunner 255. Additionally, we have courses here. And basically, courses are going to be a group of save locations. So you can have your starting point, and then you can go to different save locations in order or reverse as well. So if we go in here, we can create new, name the course. I'll just do the default name here just for simplification. And then we can start adding locations to it. So we can do our current location, and then we can also do save locations. So we'll start here, then I'll add this. We'll go to 2, and then we'll go back to this right here. So as you can see, I have all my locations. I can add as many as I want and then select done. It's going to load that. And there you go. You could see the starting point is going to be that tent there. Then it's going to take me to the mountain, and then I will go to the last position, and it tells me the distance for the entire course. So I can go ahead and hit the start or stop button, and I can do the course. I can also use Pace Pro. I can view the map. I can do the course in reverse, elevation plot. So back out of this, and we can go to activities. So with activities, you can view your activities in here, and then select one, and you can go to it. So you can go to that activity where it was at. You can also view a map of the activity, which is pretty cool. So you can see where you started, where you stopped, Also kind of like how you went on your path. And then you can see things such as your distance and then where you started, stuff like that, which is pretty cool. In here, if you go, it'll navigate you to the start of that actual activity there. All right, so going back, we also have the ability to enter coordinates in here. So if you want to manually enter coordinates, maybe you have a camp spot or a hunting place you want to navigate to, you can enter them in there. You can use the same navigation features you would as save location. So those are going to be all the different options within navigation here. I want to show you a couple different things as well. So if I just start any activity that uses GPS, I'll just use hike as an example. If I start it, go ahead and start the activity. Say I get to the end of the hike and I want to navigate back to where I started to the trailhead. I'm a little lost and I'm just trying to get back to where my car's at. All I need to do is long press the up button, then go down to navigation, and then I can do back to start. If I select that, I can use Tracback, and this will take me back on the actual path. It'll show it on a map, and it'll keep me on the actual hiking trail so I can get back to where I started the activity, which is hopefully the trailhead. So very cool right there, and this could be an actual lifesaver. All right, so those are the different navigation features on the Garmin Forerunner 255. The last thing I want to show you is going to be the compass and how to use it. So you can add it as a widget on your watch, and I have it here as the ABC widget, which is altimeter, barometer, and compass. If you want to add a compass as your widget, all you need to do is hold the up button, go down to appearance, select it, then go to glances, and then in here, if you don't see ABC, you can always go to the plus for add, and then you'll find it in the list there, and you just hit the start or stop button to add it. Once you have it added, you just need to go up or down from your watch face, select it, and then as you can see, it is very responsive. So this could be useful if you needed to just define north or whichever heading you need to go. All right, so those are the navigation features on the Garmin Forerunner 255. If you have any questions about this, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you'd like to see more Garmin Forerunner 255 tutorial videos, check the links in the description. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel, Gauging Gadgets, for more gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.